Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on the Tamiya High Lift. It'll be upgraded with the 4-link. It's the Junfak kit for the Hilux and the Ford F350. So I picked up the kit. It was 109. Seems steep, but then now that I look at it, all the hardware that's included, I think it's going to be well worth it. And it should change the characteristics of the truck quite a bit, make it a lot more capable. So here we have the servo mount and the axle braces. Here we have the linkage, one long one for steering, one short one for the servo, and the rest are for the 4-link. Here we have the ball ends and the rest of the hardware is in the other bag. Alright, so now we got all the parts out, I'll have to start dismantling the truck and get at most of our stuff here. So I get the truck bed, truck body off. And first, to be able to get access to the original servo mounting, we have to remove this top brace. Just tuck the electronics away and start working on the servo. So all the braces need to go. Same thing for the bell crank over there. Pop out the link. So now next would be the battery tray. That's going to need to move to allow room for the 4-link. So we have 4 screws on both sides. It should just fall through. Alright, so the next big step is getting rid of the leaf springs. They look nice and scale, but I'm going to be glad to see them go. Alright, so same thing for the shocks. And now I just have to remove the grub screw from the drive shaft. Alright, so get rid of this Phillips hardware and replace with the hex stuff that came in the Junfak kit. Another thing too I didn't think about, but the steering arms are going to have to be pushed over to the front because of the way the servo placement is. So I'm going to finish off with the shocks and we're going to flip those knuckles around. Oh, first we're going to get at the diff and put the brace on. Alright, so once the tires are off, you'll be able to get some work done on the knuckles. We're going to do a 180, push everything to the front. Alright, so make sure to reinsert the sleeves and then just push the knuckle back in. 2 screws to fasten it. Alright, so here we're just going to thread in the steering arm. The long one goes straight across to the other side, and the shorter one will be mounting directly up to the servo. Okay, so it'll be easier to get access to that while the servo's off. So now that the linkage is on, 4 screws, and we're locked in. Alright, so here are the plates that are going to be holding the 4-link. You have to remove 2 screws from the transmission and 2 from one of the center chassis braces. And once that's done, just reinstall and ready to throw on the 4-link. Right there on those axle braces is where the 4-link's all going to get connected to. And those just reinsert exactly where the leaf springs used to be connected. Shock positioning will still be the same as stock. One thing I should note though is the spacing. So the 2 lower links will be on the inside of the chassis braces with 2 of the large spacers, and the upper link will be on the outside of the braces with smaller spacers. Alright, so Here we have the shock setup. Alright, get the wheels back on, and we're ready to get the body on for a final look. And that's the completed product. I'm going to be running the RC 4-wheel drive Super Swampers on there, now that I got that much more clearance in the wheel well. But I really like the look. A lot more articulation in there, and I'm thinking it's going to be a lot more capable out on the trails.